Consumer advocacy in gaming has long been undermined by a deal with the devil, and even widespread awareness of this Faustian bargain is unlikely to aid anyone in escaping its terms. The late John Bain is the last staunch advocate of patience that I'm aware of, and patience is the only nuclear weapon we have against access journalism. Unfortunately, gamers, they don't have a lot of it. Pre-orders through the roof. Early purchases through the roof. So, what do gamers need? They need reviews that are out before the game is. And how does that happen? How do reviewers get access to the game before it's out? Well, they have to be given access by the people who make money if people think their game is good. And so, publishers have everyone by the balls. Even if they don't squeeze, that scrote is still firmly in their grasp. Please, I'm begging you, understand how bad this situation is, even if they never pull the strings. The most beautiful part of this mess is that because things have been this way for so long and been accepted for so long, the system has become a self-reinforcing, vicious cycle. Joe Gamer never thinks about this system because why would he? He gets his reviews before the game's out or right on release. Why would he wait? He has the reviews. That's just how it works. Why would he ever strike at the root? The most you ever get is Joe Gamer learns that YouTuberman he likes was denied a code. Oh, that seems suspicious. The answer? Everyone should get code. Rarely do you get anyone discussing how sick the entire arrangement is. And to be fair, I don't think it will ever change. So, let's discuss potential ways to make things better without anyone requiring patience. How could things get better with people still buying day one or pre-ordering? This will only really be for YouTube game reviewers, because screw outlets. You will hear suggestions from people like Asmongold. In fact, I just heard this out of his mouth. If you are above a certain viewership, you should just get a code. Otherwise, the publisher has too much power. Otherwise? Brother, they just have the power. Even if they choose to follow those guidelines, they are still the ones with the power. Reviewers have to take that power from them. How are you going to do it? Well, first off, you're not, for a number of reasons related to game theory and psychology. I don't think you will. But if you were going to, how could you do it? Let's run with the standard that any reputable channel above a certain viewership should get access should they want it. That is in the interest of the consumer. Define what you mean by reputable, define what kind of viewership is high enough, and then organize. Form a group constituted of those YouTubers who meet those marks, who tick those boxes, and proceed then to approach publishers as an organization. You will agree to, upon request, furnish any one of us with reviewable materials, or none of us will review your game. Yeah, they still have the power to choose whether or not you get access, but they have to choose all of you or none of you. And that none option might sting. It might really sting if everyone knows they chose none over letting certain people have access. Instead of Joe Gamer for 5 seconds going, oh, this guy should have a code anyway, I can just go watch 10 other people. Joe Gamer has no content from the big YouTubers he likes. Joe Gamer, get angry! EA, where my content? Wouldn't that be beautiful? It's not going to happen, but just something to enjoy, hypothetically. It'll be really tough to do this or anything else that'll make a dent, and everyone involved has every incentive not to, unless they get burnt. And they don't get burnt every time, and not many get burnt each time. Plus, you can't just look at this in terms of individual instances. The gaming ecosystem has evolved over decades under these circumstances with these selection pressures. The game reviewer species is several generations into being shaped by it. The organisms that have survived are the ones that suit their environment.